Now, why did that seem a little intense?
Or cool, or was cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like the shock rain right now. And, the moon got aligned with the stars. And, when I write, I put my all into it. Okay, let's put your all into it then. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Give me that verse.
You called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record, you want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I say, you know what, forget the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool, June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview. All right, cool. Now we're going to do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh, man, killer. You say, I tell you October. You call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So now this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it. All right, well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead ass on February. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. Y'all still working, man.
I know y'all just leaving ahead of the church and y'all remember the video that we did. So that's why that QR code is up there, because you just either pay tithes and offering or you're on your way to pay tithes and offering. What better way to give back to your pastor in your church than paying free cash? Free money, get your 10% and you good to go. Happy Sunday to you all. Let's play free cash today and get you signed up. $5 on Nash as soon as you install the app on your phone. Let's go. If you remember, he actually filed the lawsuit. J. Cole fired back, and I'm going to be honest, pretty interesting read. Y'all want me to read it? Of course you do. Roll it. J. Cole has responded to Camron's lawsuit over Ready 24, denying they ever agreed to record the song in exchange for future collaboration. The suit, filed in October 2025, accuses Cole of failing to keep his promise to bless Cam with a guest verse or interview after the Harlem native appeared on his Might Delete Later track. Killer Cam, who claims he was never properly credited or compensated for his contribution to the Billboard Hot 100 hit, is seeking his share of the profits from the song, which he estimates to be at least $500,000, aka $500,000, aka ain't no damn way in this world a Killer Cam verse is worth that much ever in history. And I like him, but you a damn lie. In a response filed on Tuesday, February 10th, however, J. Cole's attorneys argued that no such agreement was ever made and that Camron actually featured on Ready 24 voluntarily and without condition, without raising any objections prior to its commercial release. Camron encouraged and blessed J. Cole's use of his performance as it was to his career benefit. Cole's lawyer, Christine Lepre, wrote in the court filing per Billboard. Lepre also blasted Cam for publicly disparaging the Dreamville star, adding, it was only after the release of Ready 24 that he began to demand unreasonable conditions never agreed to by Cole or an excessive fee inconsistent with the industry standards for a featured performance, followed by the filing of this lawsuit without notice to publicly disparage Cole as leverage. Neither Camron nor his attorney have not yet commented on J. Cole's response. The development comes shortly after Cam publicly addressed the lawsuit on his YouTube show, Talk with Flea, where he accused Cole of repeatedly curving his request for a collaboration. When he first reached out for a guest verse, Cam claimed that Cole told him something to the effect of, the chakra ain't right now. The moon got to align with the stars. When I write, I put my all into it. I was like, okay, we'll put your all into it. He jumped. And that's why this moment matters the most and why it's so awkward. But I'm gonna reveal something right after the clip that is painstakingly obvious that this is what's really going on.
Can be a stylist neither. When she's fixing somebody's collar, I don't know what may happen next time she. What's up, man?
I'm just saying, like, a lawsuit, bro? Lawyers?
You know, it wasn't like that.
I'm just saying, bro, you got niggas like...
You want to know what really happened? J. Cole's album only spun about, dare I say, 1 week at number one. Now, he did drop a number one album, which is kudos to him for sure. He dropped a number one album, but what happened is, bruh, he dropped down to number 2, to number 4, to number 10, to number 15. Well, technically, let me see. I don't think it's 15. Let me look at this Billboard chart again. Because one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to sit up here and lie on nobody. So as it stands right now, yeah, number 15. So there's that. And nothing wrong with creating chaos, controversy, reigniting your flame and all this shit and everything. I'm going to be honest, right? And the episode is already filmed. So what I hope is that it gets intense. I hope it comes off as a little back and forth, but not intense from the standpoint of it seemed like, oh, they're going to knock heads and all this crap and everything, but just firmly standing on your point. Because J. Cole did the Apple Music video and freaking What's the Dirt had the clip, man. And if he's watching, bro, please re-release this. And What's the Dirt's video of why J. Cole had basically apologized to Kendrick is J. Cole about 12 years ago said about rap battles, if it gets too personal, I'm out. Because we supposed to just be doing lyrics and all this shit. Y'all want to take it personal. So J. Cole actually stuck to his craft. Because the way Kendrick was going full crash dive mode. Drake was going full crash dive mode. And it seems like J. Cole was just with the slick dissing and the dissing and all that, but not on a level that these dudes went full battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? That right there was damn near commercial battle rap to a point where we could digest it in the way that battle rappers should be doing, you know, music, in my opinion. But my opinion only matters to us sometimes. But the culture as a whole, because that's what y'all do, man. We a part. We there. But to be fair, to be accurate, to be as succinct as possible within this, J. Cole needs Camron. Camron needs J. Cole. Now, some of you would say, no, be definitive and make your point. J. Cole needs Camron. But Nash, you just said his freaking verse wasn't worth all of that crap. It's not. I don't give a shit if you pay $500,000 for a Camron verse. It ain't gonna net you back half of that shit. I don't give a damn what anybody say. Nobody want to hear Camron like that except for his old fans, the old supporters like myself. We care about it. The youngest don't give a shit. Camron just spit a verse 2 days ago. I was listening to it. But the kids don't give a damn about that shit. I believe what happened was tongue-in-cheek. Cam like, you gotta come to the studio, man, and do an interview with us. And J. Cole probably's like, yeah, I'm gonna do the interview when I get my stuff going and all that. And I think Camron probably was thinking to himself, bro, you not finna put out no album no time soon. You already did it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't have any inside info or none of this shit. So if it happens to come this way, then shit. All right, cool. Because the way I see it is lost in translation. Cam actually filed a damn lawsuit. And if he didn't, they're not finna come out and say it was a play because they're going to look pretty damn stupid. So I think more than likely, because, you know, we always got to say more than likely. Now, that is definite, but we definitely, as far as throughout the years, have caught this shit. Did not tell y'all 2026, niggas going to have to start fighting and shit. And what's happening now? People are starting to go ahead and box because it's too much money being paid to lawyers and not enough money being paid to curators of the culture. We called this shit. Like, literally, 2026, Cats is going to fight, and all this shit. But next year, bruh, it's going to be bad because Cats is going back to jail and murders are about to jump. It is too peaceful right now. Hate to tell that to y'all. But two, J. Cole needing Camron more because I'm pretty sure y'all need that explanation. Word of mouth is everything. Camron has the ability right now that J. Cole doesn't. And that's likability. For whatever reason, whomever's spinning it, academics ass acting like a hoe when it comes to J. Cole. It is what it is. He can get mad at that. I don't give a shit. We all right, but that's it. I don't give a damn. The hate train for J. Cole comes from a bunch of people who don't understand J. Cole. So it's going to be on Camron to make J. Cole likable, to make him relatable, to make him all of this. And you had to press him like, yo, Cole, we didn't feel that in the rap world and all of this shit, man. Like, back in the day, we would have had to do this. We would have had to do that. We would have had to do this. We would have had to do that. And J. Cole would have to 100% respond with, yeah, but y'all wasn't getting dissed like that. And the last time Cats got dissed like that, we lost Biggie and Tupac. So what the hell am I supposed to do? Last time it got too crazy, we lost Proof. Even though it didn't really have nothing to do with anything, it certainly seemed like that. When two crews are beefing, somebody dies, regardless if it has anything to do with anybody. So I could see it going that way for J. Cole. Just gonna be fair. But it should be good. What do y'all want, though? I'm just asking y'all flat out. Do y'all want an intense J. Cole interview where it seemed like he ready to punch Kev in the face? Or do y'all want that good, heated, even exchange where it seems like good conversation turned into good journalism? Or do y'all want it to be all peace talking, let's walk through your days of you chilling in New York and all that and everything and getting around Harlem and, whatever somebody took notice and all that? Because, bruh, J. Cole has done shit like this before where he like, my bad, this ain't what it is. Remember, he put out Let Nas Down. So it is what it is. And I tell you, like I tell you before we get up out of here, J. Cole ain't like Kendrick. Kendrick ain't like Drake. Drake ain't like J. Cole. J. Cole ain't like Drake. Drake ain't like Kendrick. That's why it always works. You always need a trinity. You always need 3 to 4 people competing for the top. It's like what you see in football, right? AFC, NFC. When Tom Brady and Peyton Manning were going at it, it would have been great if behind that we would have seen, what's cuz name? If we would have seen a great quarterback like Aaron Rodgers versus Drew Brees throughout the years on the NFC side, so we could have got it like that. Because we remember, Lakers versus the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Jordan versus the Bulls and all this shit. Then you got to the late. It works better with 4 to 3 people beefing. Just is what it is. Good competition. But hey, y'all, let me know. Click right here though to see how 4-2 Doug gotta come to the goddamn courthouse because certain shit ain't adding up. I'm standing up for him, but maybe I'm wrong. Click right here to see that video or click right here for the playlist to get you through your Sunday. I will catch y'all tomorrow.